Hey y'all, it's Miss Chambers. Today we're going to talk about comparing numbers. In part 1 of the video, you heard about the vertical alignment strategy. Today we're going to use number lines as well as practicing other ways to compare numbers. To begin, make sure you have a pencil, your notes, your notebook, and a quiet place that you can listen to me. Remember, today especially, you can always pause me to make sure you have your notes. I'm checking tomorrow to make sure you have written down what needs to be written and answered the questions that need to be checked. Okay, so let's begin. You start at the top of your paper and you're going to put the topic, which is comparing numbers. And then you put today's date in the top right-hand corner. Okay, so in video 1, we talked about comparing numbers. So I'm going to write 3 sets of numbers. Now, you notice that we have 3 numbers. 2,789, 2,807, 2,641. And you have to ask yourself, which one is the greatest? Which one comes first? So, if I was doing this, I had those 2 circles. And with the vertical alignment strategy, we would start with the largest place value, which is thousands place. So I have a 2, and a 2. There's no change there. Let's look in the hundreds place. A 7, an 8, that's a difference, and a 6. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and circle those because that's where they're different, is in the hundreds place. And I can say, okay, which one is more? So I have a 7, an 8, and a 6. Now this is really, really simple. That's saying 700, 800, 600. So if I have my timeline, I'm going to do it by hundreds. So over here is going to be 600. Over here is going to be 800. In the middle is 700. It gives me a good visual of what comes first. So 700's in the middle, 800 is over here, and 600's here. So in our little circles, we need to put the symbol. Is it greater than, less than, or equal to? And remember, you have to read it from the way it is written. So 2,789 is greater than, less than, or equal to 2,807. Now, which one's the bigger number? The 800 is, right? The 2,807. So that means that my symbol, the mouth, is going to be eating the larger number. So I need to make sure the mouth is here. It's eating the larger number. So that's saying, when I reread it, 2,789 is less than 2,807. Then I have another circle and the third number. So now you take this middle number, 2,807. Is that greater than, equal to, or less than 2,641? It's greater than. So my symbol is going to be eating the bigger number here. So now the mouth is pointing to 2,807. So that's saying 2,807 is greater than 2,641. Now, let's go ahead and do a larger number. This time we're going to do 5-digit numbers. Okay, so now we have 65,438, 65,421, 65,021. I have my circles in between the numbers. And now I'm going to draw my number line. Notice I haven't put anything on the number line yet. Now I want to compare my numbers. So I have a 6 in the 10,000s, a 6 in the 10,000s, a 6 in the 10,000s. That's the same. A 5 in the thousands, 5 in the thousands, a 5 in the thousands. That's all the same. I have a 4 in my hundreds, a 4 in my hundreds, a 0 in my hundreds. So this is where it's different. But is it different with all three or just different with one? Then I have a 3 in my tens, a 2 in my tens. So over here is another difference with these two numbers. And over here, it's a difference in the hundreds. So let's look. Which one is more? So on my number line, I'm going to just go ahead and we're going to look at these two numbers right now. I have 65,438 and 65,421. So over here, it's going to be 65,400. And over here, I'm going to put, 65,300. Miss Chambers messed up. Here, it's going to be 65,400. And over here, we're going to just put 65,500. So this number line will only cover these first two numbers. It's not going to cover the third number yet. So let's not worry about that right now. So 65,438 and 65,421. Which one would it be? So here it's 65,300. Well, that's 400, so we don't have to worry about that. So that's saying over here that 65,438 is going to start over here. It's going to be between these two numbers. So which one comes first? 438 or 421? So if we count over here, this is going to be 65, 410, 420, 430, 440, and so on. Okay, so now, and I didn't write the whole number because we didn't have room for it, and that's okay as long as you remember what you're talking about. So here, 438 would go around here. 421 would go here. Which one's smaller? The 421. So in our notes, we would put 65,438 is greater than 65,421. Now let's look at the third number, 65,021. So right here, I know that the difference is in the hundreds place. The 4 is here, a 0 is here. This is very simple. Think about our vertical alignment. Which one is larger? The 4 is, right? So that means 65,421 is greater than, and let's see, so the symbol's like this, 65,021. Now it's your turn. You're going to be trying. And don't worry if your number lines get a little messed up or messy. That's fine because we're learning our skills. And we're going to practice more in class. I'm going to give you three numbers. 68,431, 64,831, 68,434. Remember, you're comparing these two numbers here to each other. Then you compare this number to this number. Can't wait to see how you do, and I'll see you tomorrow. Toodles!